Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around, we're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, just make sure everything's working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood and check out a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really freaking good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front, just because that's usually where it is. But I'm not seeing anything. So starting off with a clean 10 out of 10. Obviously, it's a little rainy, it's a little overcast. But if there is any kind of blemishes, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So tires are in great condition. You get the Wilderness Edition tires, which are freaking awesome. Nice, you got the tow hitch in the back. That's a bit of a rarity, so that's wonderful. Dang, well, dare I say a clean 10 out of 10 for the exterior. It looks great. So let's hop inside and see what we can see in the interior real quick. Also, before we hop in, here's a quick look around some of our lot. That RV's not ours, I don't know what that is, but other than that, this is maybe 30% of our cars. So we have more on the other side of the building over there. But we do more business here than any independent dealer in the state. We tend to turn our entire inventory every month. So yeah, it's nice to be busy. You didn't need to know that. I just think it's nice for you to know who you're working with when it's out of state. That we're not some podunk, you know, selling out of our backyard. Anyway, let's hop inside real quick. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna turn the car on, obviously. But when I turn it on, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dashboard. That way, if we have any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we've got one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is correct. I am not wearing my seatbelt. So other than that, everything up here looks super great. Let's cycle through a couple things just real quick, just for good measure, you know. Awesome. So as far as the interior goes, you have a lot of features. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so we're not here all day. But starting up here on the steering wheel, these are just how you control a couple of the settings, calls, and whatever. Back here is going to be your paddle shifters, which are a ton of fun. If you don't know what those are, let me know, because I'll enjoy talking about them. I think they're really cool. You got here, you got your sports mode. You're also going to have your adaptive cruise control, which is always a pleasure. Down here you have blind spot monitor, auto stop start system, like all the fun safety driving features, except for these two, which are also fantastic. Pre-collision system and lane departure warning. So you will barely have to touch the steering wheel. Please still touch it though, but the car will basically drive for you. Down here you're gonna have your X mode. You got dirt and snow and mud. Basically you will be unstoppable on the roads. Heated seats, which are really nice this time of year, as well as your camera. So that's cool. You can toggle that on and off. Up here is going to be a lot more of the basic features. You can connect to maps, you can connect your phone. I believe this one should have Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto, so that's pretty fun. Let's check your audio. Let's go to a station that's working. There we go. Well, okay. I want to play a cool song.
Simple.
Holy cow. Yeah, very good speakers in here. Freaking nice. All right, down here you're also going to have your plugins. So pretty straightforward there. A couple more in here as well as some extra space. Up top you're going to have a sunroof, which, okay, let's be honest, a sunroof is not the most useful feature in the world. It's just not. But it is really, really cool. I like sunroofs a lot. So that's fantastic. As far as the interior condition goes, it is extremely good. I'm not seeing any dents, any tears, any stains, any rips, any discoloration, anything. 10 out of 10 there as well. Looking fire. Cool. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay, and then that should be good for our video. There we go. I like the Subarus because you can pop the hood one-handed. Just makes life so much easier. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you got like acid buildup all around the battery, if there's like rust all over in the metal pieces and there's like spider webs and junk on it, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks very well maintained. It's a 2022, so it's not too old, so I'm not super surprised, but even still, there's really not even any dust on it. So looking very, very good in here. But yeah, so if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. Cool. So if you have any other questions, or if there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Subaru.